Ross Venook was born in 1978 at Hoag Hospital to loving parents Stuart and Barbara. In 1979, Ross's parents moved to Irvine because of the great school system. Ross's education was not like others. He had the opportunity to attend the UCI Farm Elementary School.
The primary ways in which the farm school is different from regular schools is that there are no desks, no classrooms, no textbooks, no grades, no tests.
At a very young age, Ross was fascinated by science, choosing to enroll in Irvine's summer science programs for 9 consecutive years, where he was able to dive into such areas as computer camps, building rockets, and oceanography. Ross's high school life at Woodbridge began to excel in the field of science.
In high school, there were a couple of teachers who had a big impact on me. And both of them were on the science, were science teachers of mine. One of them, Mr. Nakawi, he was my freshman year honors bio teacher. He had a poster in his room, and he used to talk about it. And I always, as a kid, you never know what to think, right? And so the poster says, "You are the future scientists of America." I get a little emotional when I think about it. Because I guess I didn't even really know what that meant when I was a kid, but that's what he was doing. He was educating future leaders and future scientists, and it's fun looking back at that and realizing that, that wasn't really my plan at the time. I thought I was going to be a doctor or a lawyer or something like that, because I was a kid, and that's what you think. But I think things like that had a big impact.
Ross attended honors and AP classes, medaling in many local and science fairs. He was captain of the Science Bowl team, both as a state science Olympiad and national Science Bowl team in Washington, D.C. Ross's senior year was full of hard work and excitement, as he won the State Science Bowl as an Olympiad in physics, was a National Merit Scholar, and was the 1996 WHS Scholar Athlete of the Year.
Coach Varvis was my sophomore year honors chemistry teacher, and he had a huge impact on me. As a chemistry teacher, I learned a lot from him. I probably learned more from him outside of the classroom, on the track and field, but it was a particularly special experience, I think, to be able to be in a class with a teacher and to also have him as my coach. It formed a really special relationship that I continue to cherish, and he's had a lot of impact on me, both in terms of the way that I approach my work and the way that I approach the rest of my life.
When it came to college, Ross set his sights on the prestigious Stanford University. As an undergrad, Ross studied electrical engineering and enrolled in pre-med courses. While an undergrad, Ross joined summer research projects in the PMRI lab, which eventually led to the PhD group. Ross took his degree in electrical engineering and applied it to his newest passion in development of new types of MRI technology at Stanford Graduate School. There, he wrote 18 journal and conference publications revolving around magnetic resonance imaging technologies. Ross applied his education to a postdoctoral fellowship at Stanford University that led to 1 issued patent, 4 patents pending, 2 companies started, and 1 device seeking regulatory approval. In 2007, Ross joined leading medical science company Boston Scientific Neuromodulation as their senior R&D engineer. There, Ross has pioneered programs in MRI technology, built an MRI safety research lab in Valencia, California, is an expert author in the creation of international standards for MRI safety standards, and is spearheading a multi-industry collaboration to redefine the way MRI scanners limit patient exposure to electromagnetic fields. Once complete, this will revolutionize MRI access and safety for almost all medical devices in the industry.
Supporting the Irvine Public Schools Foundation is critical for making sure that the students in Irvine continue to have the types of opportunities that I had, and for continuing to produce the quality of community that exists in Irvine that, again, I think in large measure has focus on the schools, and I think benefits a lot from having that focus.
Ross, congratulations on this honor. Remember back when you were a freshman in my class, and I would always tell you, you are the future scientist of America, and you would look at me and go, really, Mr. Nakawi? Well, today, you've made it. You are a scientist of America. I wish you continued success. I do follow you, so I know what's going on, and I even reference you in my classroom to the other students. So once again, congratulations, and best of luck.
Ross, congratulations on this great honor. Not surprised, obviously. Thanks for letting me be part of your life and the growth and all the achievements that you have had. Thank you for the efforts in our classroom, and thank you for the efforts on the athletic field. You've left some great memories. You never made any excuses along the way. You always held yourself to the highest possible standards, and because of that, you are where you are.
Ross currently lives in the San Francisco Bay Area with his wife, Raina, a former Woodbridge High classmate, and their two young sons, Kyle and Sean. Please welcome your 2012 honoree for excellence in science, Ross Venook.